What's good, Lil Twan? I just recorded this video, but it didn't really. It sounded a little too forced and a little too upset. And since it's just us talking, I wanted to record it to make it sound more like us. I mean, you see me, I'm comfortable and horizontal in my favorite one of my favorite positions, laying down. But I have recently turned 25. It has been 2 months as of tomorrow, I guess that counts. No, it's been 2 months because February only has 28 days. But it's been 2 months of me being 25, and I feel like this year turning 25 was grueling. Like, I feel like I knew I was getting older before my birthday came. Like, in October, I was already going through changes. And I just had to process everything and take that shit on the chin and keep it pushing. So I really want to express and celebrate myself for how graciously I've been taking the development of my soul super serious. Like, I'm very devoted to the betterment of myself, and that's very impressive. And I've made and lost a lot of people in my life that I had to move on from because they don't take their well-being very seriously. I don't know what I got right here, but it's a little bump. Don't ignore it. Tell me if my titties don't look this good no more. You know what I'm saying? Tell me if they get better. Don't tell me if they got worse, because bitch, I think they gonna get better. Oh, you told me? Oh, okay. I agree. They, oh shit, they look, okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, do a 360. Yeah. Yeah. I know that's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. High five. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But anyways, we're just gonna get right into it. So I got 25 wins for being a 25-year-old. Lessons, life lessons, and shit that I've learned that it's like this is kind of phase one of me implementing them into my life intentionally. But there are things that I've always known and feelings that I've always had that I may not have been able to express very accurately until this current age that I'm at. So we're gonna get right into it because I really don't want this video to be very long. The last video was 30 minutes and I just want it to be like 15, please. So we're gonna try to move through this shit. No rushing, but move, just keep moving forward as we like to do. Okay, so the first section is how to bet on Ngozi. First dub of me betting on myself is the fact that I give myself so much leeway and time to not give a fuck. I have witnessed a lot of people that don't know how to not give a fuck get caught up in rat races that ain't got shit to do with them. And I have seen those same people or other people get offended by me deciding to mind the business that pays me because they're the type of nigga that benefits from people not having strong will of their own. So I understand the value of this, and we gonna keep moving. The second one is I allow myself, I encourage myself to be stingy with my energy because I'm a very rare breed of person. I'm not gonna get along with everybody. I more often than not fall out with people that try to rush to understand me and act like, we relate so deeply, what I'm saying, that what I'm saying. So I am always stingy with my energy, and sometimes it looks like completely like blocking somebody out, but sometimes it looks like just enforcing certain boundaries with a person so that we can get along when we need to. Like, I have a roommate now. She black, thank God. But I can tell that we disagree on shit or we bump heads in certain ways that we both just have to be like, I'm not gonna put no more energy into that shit. We just gonna keep moving because we're not beefing with each other. It's just like, why did you do that? That was weird. Threw me off because it's my house. It threw me off. Just threw me off a little bit. But fuck it. I'm not gonna make no stories about nobody. You know what I'm saying? The third one is I allow myself to pose the question and reveal the answer. This is very important because I'm a super curious person, and I realize that not everybody is curious. Matter of fact, a lot of people are not curious. They don't wonder about shit. They don't have no questions ever. Ever, nigga. I have questions about pretty much everything. Everything. And I'd be too scared to ask, but I've been encouraging myself to ask questions, not because somebody else might need that answer, but because I deserve to know some shit. And I'm gonna get to the bottom of this shit if I really want to. And me asking a question doesn't necessarily mean that the person that I ask is gonna give me the answer, which I get frustrated with people sometimes. I'm like, this bitch answered my question with full confidence. They didn't even listen to the question that I asked before they fucking answer this shit, because this is not an answer to the question that I fucking asked. But when I allow myself to reveal the answer, it's way better. I don't have to be upset with a person that thought they knew something they don't know. So I don't have to be upset when people are stupid in front of me. I don't have to be, because I know that even if that person gave me an answer to that question, I'm gonna ask that question again. I'm about to ask that question to hella people. You know what I'm saying? So I just allow myself to reveal the answer, or for the answer to reveal itself to me. But I'm always gonna take the liberty to ask the question, bro. Very good tactic. All right. Next one is no over explaining. Is this 5 or 6? Okay. Next, fourth one is no over explaining. I have found that people will misunderstand you if they want to. People that want to understand you will put energy into trying to understand you. They will study you. They will ask you things. They will observe you. But people that assume shit about you, they really want to misunderstand you, and you should just let them misunderstand you, because they didn't want to know for real. Because nigga, I just said I get to the bottom of shit. I'm not finna over explain. I don't even like people over explain to me, because I didn't ask for all that. I asked for this one thing right here. So the last one, oh my gosh, I actually recorded the last one, and the last video I recorded on the same topic. I forgot this one. I skipped this one. This is super important. The 5th one of how to bet on Ngozi is to never be afraid to freak out. Never ever. I've realized that I'm not a crash out type nigga. I don't have to crash out. There are rage baiters out there and energy vampires that really want you to crash out, want me to have an explosive, what is it called? Self-harming emotional outburst. I feel like there's a different word for self-harming, but they want you to have those things. And a lot of times I've met people that are used to rage baiting and getting a rise out of people. They get frustrated around me because I'm a very calm and peaceful, grounded person that, like, you can't really piss me off. But then it's been times where I'm like, why is everybody else being so fucking calm about this shit? Why are y'all acting like this is normal? And I'll ask like one person, like literally I'll ask one person. I'll be like, do you see that shit? That doesn't bother you? They'd be like, yeah, but that's all I need to do. It's okay. It's okay. All I needed to make sure was that everybody else could see that bullshit. I don't care that you didn't do anything about that bullshit, because I'm about to handle it. That's why I came through. Was to trip out about this shit. Some people say, like, when it comes to the diaspora and our spiritual practices, and when we're trying to commune with our ancestors and talk to them and blah, 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 that some people's ancestors would have flipped these tables. I disagree with that. I think a lot of people's ancestors were cowards and losers, bro. They didn't want to be a hero to nobody. They was just trying to live. And I give them that. My ancestors, I'm starting to realize that they venerate me and kind of are scared of me a little bit because I will flip a table. I realize that my family is also scared of me because I'm gonna say that I love elephants, bitch. I'm gonna point to that motherfucker. I'm gonna walk over there, pet that motherfucker, and feed that elephant a watermelon. I am. You thought I was gonna ignore an elephant in the room? Bitch, how you get an elephant in the room? Like, what the I'm gonna talk about it. I am. And I feel like never being afraid to speak out on shit or act out on shit that makes me feel like I need to freak out. Cause it's not even that it's I have to crash out about things. But I keep thinking about this one experience where I went to the library to do some homework, and it was me sitting on this side of the library, computer lab table shit. You know, the tables are high, the laptops, the computer screen, the monitor is super big. You can't really see who all is in the library unless you crane your neck around, see all this shit. I see one black girl across from me, down a couple computers, you know what I'm saying? And I see another black girl and a black boy walking in, and they sit on the other side that the other girl is on, but on the other side, close to me. I'm like, okay, we all studying, and I think we cute. The lady get on the phone. The lady that put up with the nigga get on the phone. I'm like, that's cool. We in a library. That's kind of crazy to take a phone call in the library. But then she put the phone call on speaker. I have headphones on, and I'm like, somebody is chattering over my music, huh? And so I talked to the other girl that was further down there. I said, do you hear that? She said, yeah, I think somebody on the phone. She got one headphone in, so I'm like, oh, I know she heard that. So I got up and I said, hey, excuse me, do you mind taking that phone call outside? Because why the hell is you on speakerphone in the library? And you came in the library to do homework. Bitch, just do your homework and leave. And I felt really proud of myself for speaking up, because why the hell And I don't think that that girl knew that she was disturbing people in the library, but I think that people, especially non-black people and non-woman people, non-black women people in that library would have just wrote her off as a disruption. Bitch, I'm the disruption though, so I can't let you have that title. Move on with all that. I'm the disruption. It's me. And that's a really good lesson that has not been fully integrated yet. But that one is next chapter. I'm excited for that one. I am. But all right, so not afraid to freak out. The second category, I'm already 10 minutes in, bro. I just talk too much. How to glow like Ngozi, bro. Number one is to speak with grace and honesty. When I walked up to that young lady and I said, hey, can you take your phone call outside? I was very respectful. I said, hey, excuse me, do you mind taking your phone call outside? And she got up and took the phone. I didn't say, bitch, can you hang up the phone? Even though that's how I felt. I felt like she was being a dumbass. And but I didn't treat her like a dumbass because I know that not everybody has the brain that I have. Because nigga like me don't even pick up the phone. So I knew already that she was on speakerphone, that she picked the phone in the first place, that bitch they ain't on what I'm on. So I just said, excuse me. And that's one of my superpowers. I have had many conflicts with many people, and those people still think of me fondly, and I be thinking like they think I'm a bitch now. Well, prior to the conflict, I was like, we're cool. Then during the conflict, I'm like, oh, this person thinks I'm a bitch, so I'm gonna show them a bitch. But I never am really like good at being like straight up disrespectful because I'm so honest. You know what I'm saying? And I always serve my honesty on a platter of grace, just because it slides and it goes a lot further. There's less resistance when you serve it like that. You know what I'm saying? And I've had a lot of people that I've realized like this year that still think fondly of me because I was honest with them. And I'm like, bitch, I'm never gonna stop, because they always trying to paint me as shit. Random ass niggas or people that I know always trying to paint me as something. But it never stands because I'm an honest nigga. If I was a capper, then niggas could paint me as anything, and it would probably stick because I'm a cap. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not. The second way of how to glow is to read. I only read things that make me feel full and happy. I read a lot of fiction. I read a lot of black fantasy. Now, I don't give a fuck. You call me childish or whatever, but it's like I've seen people that read all those black nationalist, radicalist books, and they feel so inundated with knowledge that they can't choose how they want to live their life for real. Nigga like me, I find ways to keep going in everything, bro. And I just feel like just because you're smart doesn't mean that you are capable. Just because you read the book doesn't mean I'm gonna ask you for advice, bro. You gotta live that shit. And so that's reading shit. It has really helped me to stay grounded in a way because I'm reading things that inspire me to keep going for real. So that's how I glow, because it fills me with whimsy. And I can share the whimsy with others. You know what I'm saying? Pouring into myself. Which leads me to my next one. Alone equals all one. Like, I am a whole person by myself. I watched a video that was like things that people say to chronically single women. It was a black woman, of course, presenting this video. She looks like, the New York queers that be doing skits and shit. She looked like the Ethiopian one. You know what I'm saying? Then the white boy, she looked like that one. She looked Ethiopian, but she looked Ethiopian. I'm not gonna say she actually looked like that girl, but she looked Ethiopian. Anyways, I would tell that young lady that was in that video to go outside. I would tell her to put her phone down for a week straight, like dead ass, unplugged for a week straight. Because I don't know why she said chronically single, like I popped out my mom's coochie with a husband and a boyfriend already. Being by yourself is not a problem at all. You come to this world by yourself. You're gonna leave this world by yourself, and if you don't leave by yourself, it's gonna be kind of weird. It's gonna be a thing that people talk about. Damn, then everybody in that house burned down, everybody in that plane died, whatever the fuck. Like they're gonna talk about it. If you don't leave by yourself, it's gonna be weird. You know what I'm saying? So she was talking about how lonely being single is, and it's like, I actually love myself. I might be alone, but I'm not by myself, and I'm not lonely. Like, I don't think that Tracy Ellis Ross ever gets bored. I don't think that she should. I think that she ever gets bored, then she low-key is sucking right now. Somebody check on her if she's getting bored. Like, if she ever says that she bored, bro, what you mean? You don't have no kids just to go do something. You can do anything in the middle of the night. Right. So, I really enjoy my own company, and I give myself permission to enjoy my own company more than I enjoy other people's, because when I'm whole by myself, I'm not leeching off of the people I care about. When I am grounded and I am full and my cup is full, I am better able to pour into other people's cup. But if my cup is not full, I'm finna drink out of everybody else's shit and I'm not sharing shit. And I also might not be lit afterwards. Like I don't know what we pouring for real, but sometimes when I really want to smoke and I don't have no weed and I try to smoke with somebody, I don't be high after I smoke with that person because I had to do so much to get high. I didn't even roll up or nothing, but I had to engage in conversation with a nigga that I didn't really want to talk to, so I'm not even high no more. So I just want to reiterate that alone it is closer to all one than lonely. Because if lonely and alone were synonymous, they wouldn't make two words with lone in it, bro. Y'all just assume that you're supposed to feel lonely when you're by yourself so that people can control you. I'm not like that. I'm a boss. So, period. The last one oh no, there's two in this one. So after that is laugh often. Like I laugh with I talk to myself so much, I tell myself the best jokes. Like I make myself laugh so hard. And people seeing me joyful lights up their day. I've had multiple people every year that I've been out of high school stop me and be like, girl, your smile just rejuvenated, revitalized me, girl. Your smile really a 10 out of motherfucking 5, honestly. Your smile really like crazy. Like, I'm gonna take some time to be joyful and laugh. I love to fucking laugh. I wish I could be a laugh. Like, I'm one of those. Like, I'm not a bitter bitch. I just want to laugh. I want to laugh, paint, be high, nigga. Fuck it. After laughing, bitch, I want to shake my butt. That's the fifth one, is to shake that butt. How to glow when I take time to enjoy my body in my youth. Because I work out and I like, people know me as a fitness, person, a fit nigga. I'm, after the gym, I'm about to throw this butt everywhere. I just built this butt brick by brick, squat by squat. I'm finna throw this ass, dumbass nigga. I realized recently, if I can tell that you don't dance, like I could tell you a stiff motherfucker, I'm not gonna be friends with you. Cause I love to dance. I've been the only person dancing all night multiple times. The only person. One of one. Maybe one of two if I'm with my homegirl. Maybe one of three if I'm with my homegirls. Maybe one of six if I'm with my homegirls. With the bros for real. Pop out. Anyways, the fifth one is how to grow like Ngozi. Now, I really feel that I understand myself now to be a very, very resilient queen. I am like a phoenix. I cannot be killed. I am always gonna rebrand, redesign, start over. I don't give a fuck. I'll keep going by any means, and I'll be successful by any means. There's no limitation placed upon me by man that could ever really hold me down in a meaningful way. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just really good at growing. My first and last name together, if you know them two, like, this is spelled for sure. I know that it is. So the first one of how to grow is to read. Again, I'm reading a lot of stuff that helps me to keep going, that feeds my mind, my spirit, and all this stuff. I have a lot of type of books. I have Black Girls. I got Fuck That's Delicious. I got Dancing with Dragons. I got a mixology book. I got, what's that one by Joanne Cornelia? It's called like Zuzu or some shit, some random shit. I got Naira Wahid, I got Helen Oyeyemi, I got Yagyasi. I had some books too that I lent them to somebody and they didn't read them and I have not returned them. But I read a lot of shit that feeds into my character and my spirit, and I'm never gonna stop doing that shit because I feel like people really don't read, and reading is free, and yet you're going to pay for all these streaming services and you don't even have to pay for the library. They're weird. So the second on how to grow is to meditate. You know I love meditating. I don't even got to say too much. And then these next two are kind of connected. Enjoying all my faves and practicing gratitude. Like, I had to give myself permission to indulge in myself. Because sometimes it feels good to sometimes I'll feel guilty for having so many good days in a row. Like, say, like, today I had a really good blunt, and yesterday I had a really good yesterday I had a really good brownie, then tomorrow I might have a really good steak. Like, I might feel guilty for having great shit for the next 3 days, you know what I'm saying? But that's how it's supposed to be, because I know how to enjoy a steak. I know how to enjoy, and I don't even eat beef like that. Like, I really am a pescatarian if I had to eat meat. You know what I'm saying? I've been on lentils really crazy recently. But I know how to enjoy a steak. I know how to enjoy reading. I know how to enjoy the blunt and not become a fiend. I don't really have an addictive personality at all. Like everything I've ever gotten used to, I've put down. Like it's not like um but me enjoying those things reiterates that I am deserving of those things and that I appreciate those things. Like sometimes when I get some weed, I'm like, let me just start with the smallest nug and keep getting the smallest nug until there's only big nugs left. But I don't think that's really enjoying it. I think that's rationing my weed. Instead, I'm like, when I first get some weed, I'm rolling a fat blunt. The rest of them probably gonna be small though, because it was just a ceremonious. I'm smoking for me and my ancestors, and my ancestors don't really smoke, but they fuck with the tobacco sometimes, so I put tobacco in, you know what I'm saying? But like sometimes I have to actually appreciate shit by participating in shit, and that really helps me to grow in the ways that I need to grow, because sometimes I'm like, I really like this, and then my taste change, and the next time I try to enjoy it, I'm like, this is not feeding me the way it used to feed me, and that's very important for me to keep moving forward. The final one, the most important one, bitch, the most important lesson I've learned and dub I've taken this year as of now that I'm 25 and shit, or since turning to, or as a 25-year-old, fuck with me, but fuck with me. It's shaking that butt. I'm bald now and I lost a lot of weight, and so my confidence in my body had changed. But it really didn't matter because once the rhythm hits, boy, I'm in there like swimwear, bro. Like I really love dancing. Really just connects me to everything that it needs to connect me to. It connects me to my body, my mind, my soul, the earth, nigga. The number one thing I've gotten really good at is shaking my ass. Now my ass done shrank, but I'm still gonna throw it. Nobody can ever stop me. Who gonna stop me? I feel like, you know what I'm saying, one day I'm gonna win some awards that white people think are important, and I'm gonna throw my butt. I'm gonna throw my ass when I get a Grammy, and they're gonna be like, that's so scandalous. But isn't Grammys for music? Like, of course I'm gonna throw my butt. Fuck out of here. A Grammy, bitch, I'm gonna win a Grammy, a Streamy, a ESPY, the Porn Star Awards, a Oscar. Are those all the award shows? I'm gonna get one of all those. There's only 5 of them. I'm gonna get one of all those. And then after I get all those, I'll never go to those award shows again. Even though I'll keep be getting nominated and winning shit, I'm still not gonna show up. Then they're gonna get pissed off because I stopped showing. I started making a fool of them because the black girl keeps sweeping everybody and she don't even pull up. That's because y'all said I couldn't shake my butt. And I just feel like not shaking your butt is just so sad. Like when I meet bitches that don't twerk, like I never met a bitch lamer than you, to be honest. But anyways, I'm gonna leave you with this, my love. I'm so proud of you. We really fucking made it. Who even thought that I was gonna make it to 25? Because I really didn't even want to, and here I am, getting better, nigga. Like I didn't. Hey. Anyways, I'm super excited for us. I'm super excited for all the wonderful things and people we'll meet and all this shit. Just don't forget to throw that ass. Okay? Don't ever forget that shit. I'm dead the fuck serious. But I'll talk to you very soon. And I love you so much. Mwah.